Well, good evening, and may the 4th be with you. Yes, my name is Swishbo, and I'm here for the remainder of the evening giving you a Let's Play of Steins Gate, the game on Steam. Very sci-fi, very strange visual novel. For those of you who have been here before for the likes of Persona 5 Royal, Persona 3 FES, Danganronpa V3, Song of Memories, and many, many more, thank you all very much, and a huge welcome back. So those of you who've never seen the channel before, maybe you've been researching the anime for Steins Gate, maybe you just got recommended it as another visual novel. Either way, thank you all very much. The chat box is open for those of you out there who want to get involved and have a chat. But in the meantime, let's get back into the Butterfly Effects Divergence, Chapter 3 of this bizarre visual novel.
なんという華麗なスルー。デボートだからって見下してやがりますか。クソー。さてはお主、スイーツかっこ笑いだな。
What? Magnificent ignore skill. Are you looking down on me because I'm a fat ass order? You're a mainstream woman, aren't you?
萌えかよ。この男こそ俺のマイフェイバリットライトアーム、スーパーハッカーのダルだ。
Moeka, this is my favorite right arm, Super Hacker, Daru. Moeka lowers her chin imperceptibly. Was that supposed to be a bow? Her expression hasn't changed at all. Everything Daru says flows cleanly through one ear and out the other. And she was so eager to meet the Super Hacker before. Hey, Okarin, did you do something to her?
やばいこととはなんだ。俺たちは撮影をしていただけだ。
Like what? We were just taking pictures. And Arista Japanese is saying, hi, it's been raining all day today, but you've been able to relax and watch videos. I wish I could relax and watch videos. I've been working all day, but I know what you mean. It's been absolutely horrendous rain, absolutely dreadful. Also, Avian Japanese saying, afternoon, good evening to you. Welcome back to the stream. Pictures? So you're gonna blackmail her and force her to be our sex toy? Ew. For once, I actually agree with Rintaro. Stop applying Eroge logic to reality. My bad. Daru's jokes aren't helping. Oh, right. I thought up some upgrades we could make to the phone wave. Like what? You know how it's a huge pain in the ass to send D-mails to the past?
Oh.
Yeah. I want to simplify that process. Oh, and also make it possible to forward from the PhoneWave's dedicated phone. Forward? What do you mean? Right now, you can only send a D-mail to the phone attached to the PhoneWave, right? Yeah, that's right. In yesterday's experiments, my phone was attached to the PhoneWave. Name subject to changes. Suck it. So my inbox got flooded with D-mails. That's pretty inconvenient. If we get the PhoneWave's dedicated phone a forwarding function, we can use it to send D-mails to any number we want. Not quite related, but sort of. And one of the things about talking about like forwarding on messages and everything else, when it comes to the stream that I'm doing, the endurance one on the 28th of May, where I'm trying to do 24 hours, the punishments we've all come up with are great. And I've thought of one that's potentially dangerous for me. Not just when characters are lost in battle and the party loses the fight. When I fluff lines reading. I get the feeling I'm going to be doing it quite a lot, but it's on the record, it's going to happen, it's one of the amendments to the rules. When I fluff a line, I will have to do one of the punishment challenges. How long will an upgrade take? Yeah, 2 or 3 hours. That's if you help me, though.
わかった。手伝おう。
Understood. I'll help.
オッケー。
Okay. Daru really is reliable, unlike me because I'm an asshole. I walk up to him and my hand raised for a high five. But he completely ignores it, sits on the sofa and begins eating. Damn it, pay attention, Daru. I slowly lower my hand, dejected at being rejected by my friend. He wasn't getting interested in the stupid high school bromance thing between us. No. Whatever. Once the upgrade's complete, we'll gather the lab members and begin discussing serious D-mail use. See? There's one example. Had we been doing the challenges, it would have been a case of get the chips, slather them in some of this sauce and eat it. That would have happened right there. I've been on air for less than 5 minutes and already it would have been a punishment challenge. It's time to think about the practical applications of sending mail to the past. Another mail? Oh, Moika again. You said something about sending emails to the past, didn't you? What does that mean? Tell me! Daru, you idiot! How could you make such a basic mistake? Moika, whose eyes have never once left her phone, is now staring straight at me. I need to talk my way out of this somehow. She may just be a part-timer, but she's still a journalist of sorts. Oh, and I'm glad you find that funny in the comments there, Avian. Now you're rubbing your hands with Klee going, this is gonna be good. Yeah, I'm onto you. Now you're gonna be thinking of even ways to make it more modified and even more evil. What am I opening myself up for here? What am I doing? If she learns that we built the world's first time machine, there's no way we'll be able to keep it under wraps. The organisation is sure to find out. And Avian, it wasn't just the cold coffee challenge, no, there was multiple. There was the cold coffee challenge, there was the dirty water challenge, which is literally ancient tea that's been left to sit on the side for hours. And then, of course, there's my most hated one. Potato chips covered in tomato ketchup. Ah! There's multiple punishment challenges. Multiple. I can't let that happen.
聞き間違いだ。
You misheard us.
いいえ、
No. Moika shakes her head.
はっきり聞こえた。
I know what I heard. I gotta say, actually, I've just realised. You know, with the soft way she's speaking, the glasses and everything, I get a very Pekka Pakayama vibe from her. Obviously, dressed very different, but it's just like the angular jaw, the thin glasses, and the don't say very much and be very softly spoken when she does. It makes me think of Pekka Pakayama. Moika's pretty persistent. I know that because of her mail attacks. She won't let me escape so easily. What should I do? In frustration, I put my phone to my ear.
俺だ。まずいことになった。いや、そうじゃない。8号機の情報が第三者に漏れた。あ、分かっている。なんとかするさ。
It's me. There's a problem. No, not that. Information on number 8 got leaked to a third party. Yeah, I know. I need to do something.
場合によっては口封じをしてでも食い止める。ああ、機関に知られるわけにはいかないからな。
Depending on the situation, I may have to silence her. Yeah, I know. We can't let the organization know about this.
これがシュタインズゲートの選択だとしたらやりきれないな。案ずるな。地獄行きは聖戦の後と決めている。
Steins Gate seems to enjoy sending trouble my way. Don't worry. My seat in hell can wait until Ragnarok is over.
エル、夫妻、コングル。
El Sai Kongru. I put my phone in my pocket and turned back to Moeka.
誰と電話を
Who was that?
お前には関係ない。
It doesn't concern you. Moeka looks down and begins typing another mail. Okay. Oh. FB. What the hell does that mean? Flashback? Full bar? Facebook? Since she didn't include her usual signature, does that mean she was in a hurry? Her expression didn't change at all, though. Anyway, I discard the mail's contents and take one step towards Moeka. She makes no attempt to escape. I'm standing between her and the door.
選ぶ。秘密を守ると誓うか。あるいは死か。
Kiryu Moeka, you must swear to protect our secret. Or die.
今すぐに猶予はない。他に選択肢もない。
Choose now. No time to think it over, no alternatives either. Like it, Avian, yeah, it'd be Spacebook in this game. You're not wrong, actually.
我がラボの秘密を知った以上、貴様に覚悟を決めてもらうぞ。桐生萌香。
You have learned our secret, and now you must pay the price.
殺す
You'll kill me?
貴様が事実を公表しようとするならばな。この狂気のマッドサイエンティスト、法院教魔をあまり舐めない方が身のため。
Only if you try to go public. Underestimate the insane mad scientist, Hoin Kiyoma, at your pair.
何オカリンまた始まったん
Are you at it again, Okaran? Dara's standing behind me. I turn around in surprise.
桐生氏だっけオカリンのこれは一種の病気だから気にしないで OK
Kiroshi, wasn't it? Okaran's kinda crazy, so it's okay to ignore him when he talks like this. Can't you see what's going on, super hacker?
バカ者が！お前のうかつな発言のせいで電話レンジカッコ仮のタイムマシンとしての機能がバレてしまったのだぞ。
Imbecile! Because of your careless tongue, she found out that the phone wave, name subject to change, is a time machine.
タイムマシン
Time machine?
今オカリンもうかつな発言を
That was pretty careless too. This is awful. Everything that could go wrong has. How do I recover? First, I need to silence my...
おはよ
Good morning!
うオカリンタイムマシン実験する前にマヨシンに唐揚げ温めさせてほしいな
Oh, come in. Maisie wants to warm up some chicken before you start the time travel experiment. I drop to my knees in utter despair. There he is. He's watching on for the despair, people. He's in the corner looking on. We're finished. It's impossible to talk our way out of this one. It's like the Offspring song. Oh, not this time, my friend. You'll be locked down by 10. I'm afraid you can't talk your way out of this one, son. Those four walls are your 24-hour-a-day constant companion. Now I want to play Crazy Taxi 2, damn it. Shit.
桐生萌香。すべて話そう。その上で頼みがある。
Kiryu Moeka, I'll tell you everything. And I have a favour to ask. You say everything that's gone wrong could have gone wrong, but it's not quite there. And actually, yes, Alistair Jack, I did open the stream with that. You might not have caught it, but I did indeed say May the 4th be with you. And I must admit, I always liked the episode of Family Guy. It was like Church of the Fans. May the fans be with you, and also with you. Let us A. Yes, I'm not a geek or a nerd. No, I'm not.
我が右腕。 契約に基づき命じる。漆黒の極限をまといて我が望み、すなわち破壊の衝動を満たせ。かくして塵は塵へ、灰は灰へと帰る。
Tremble, right arm of mine, by the covenant I command thee. Come forth, hellfire of darkest black, fulfill my desire for ultimate destruction. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. I pull hard with both my arms, tearing the microwave door free with a terrible screech. The screws were loosened, but it sounds like I might have broken something too. Well, whatever.
これじゃあもう唐揚げ温められないよ。
Now I can't warm up any more chicken. マユリオ、これはすでに電子レンジではない。タイムマシンなのだ。
This isn't a microwave anymore. It's a time machine.
横暴だよ。じゃあオカリン、新しく電子レンジ買ってきてよ。
Maya should call it like it is. That's not fair. Go buy a new microwave, Ocarine.
そんな金はない。
I don't have that kind of money. Besides, this was Daru's idea. Removing the microwave door means we don't have to open it every time we want to send an email. Daru's currently reprogramming the microwave so that it won't stop when the doors open. He's already programmed the forwarding feature. Ah, she's taking photographs. Moeka takes a picture with her phone. I cover the lens with my hand.
撮影は禁止だと言っている。
I told you no pictures.
記念に。
In commemoration. Hey, it's Lukaku. What does Lukaku want? There are only two or three types in the box. I'll send you a picture if you want any. Please tell me. I'll bring them over. P.S. I did 10 practice swings. Hey! Think strange. This game knows us too well. This game knows us far too well. Oh, what the fuck? It's like the 101 Dalmatians era of the frog. What the fuck is going on? I had no way to reply to that, so I had to let it go as it is.
何の記念だ。とにかく撮るな。
Of what? Anyway, no pictures. Moeka complies. I registered her as lab mem number 005 just a bit earlier. It was a choice between letting her leak word of the time machine or forcing her to join our group. I reluctantly choose the latter.
俺も随分甘くなったものだ。昔ならば容赦なく指圧師の命を絶っていたところだろう。
I've gone soft. The old me would have killed her without a second thought. Moeka is standing right next to me, but my monologue has no effect. Looks like she wants to ask something.
なんだ。
What is it?
本当にタイムマシン。
Is it really a time machine?
本当だ。お前にも後で見せてやる。だから絶対に口外するな。いいな。
Yes, you'll see, but you can't tell anyone, okay? Moeka nods.
よし、プログラム終わった。
Alright, program complete. Kurisu, lying on the sofa, looks up from the technical manual she was reading. She got here about 30 minutes ago.
それじゃあ実験再開ね。
Then let's resume the experiments.
でもまた店長さんに怒られないかな。
But won't the manager scold us again?
案ずることはない。俺は昨日ミスター・ブラウンとこう約束したのだ。今日はもう揺らさないと誓うとな。
Don't worry. Yesterday I made this promise with Mr. Braun. I swear there won't be any more shaking. Today?
つまり揺らさないと約束したのは昨日だけであって、昨日から見るところの明日である今日は揺らしても問題ないのだ。
In other words, the no shaking promise only applied yesterday. So since today is yesterday's tomorrow, we can shake it all we want. Reminds me of a story of a motor racing driver who got out of a contract to race for a team who was a backmarker because his manager said they'd sign a contract, not the contract. Very sneaky. Very clever.
何の解決にもなってないだろう。どうしてそこまで自信満々でいられるのか不思議。
That doesn't settle anything. Why you're so confident is a mystery to me.
つまりこう言いたいのかクリスティーナ。ミスター・ブラウン。やれ。
In other words, Christina, you want me to erase Mr. Braun.
言っとらんわ。
No.
それに岡部みたいな兵糧が向かっていってもあの店長にはかなわないでしょ。
Besides, I don't think a wimp like you stands a chance against him. And she'd be correct. He's so muscly. Unfortunately, it's impossible to experiment without shaking the building. I have no choice but to negotiate with Mr. Braun somehow. The other 4 members look at me in anticipation. Are they planning to sacrifice me?
それがシュタインズゲートの選択か。しかし
Is this the choice of Steins Gate? But how do I... While trying to think of a way to avoid talking to the manager, I walk over to the window and look outside. The street below is mostly empty, except for this girl with the really creepy eyes. They're like alien eyes. Look at the sight of those. A girl is polishing her bicycle in front of the building. A much younger girl is squatting next to her, watching her work. They're alone. I can't say I do know about those YouTube series. No, Arista Jack. Has Been Hotel and Hell of a Boss. No, I've never heard of them. What is it they do exactly? I'm curious. I can only see the backs of their heads from here, but I know who they are. Hey you, part-time warrior! When I call her, Scissorhar looks left and right while wiping the sweat off her brow before finally looking up here. Sup? The girl beside her also looks up. This cute girl is Tenoji Nae, Mr. Braun's only daughter. Looks like she came to play with her father today. See, that's another one on the penalty sky, another line fluffed. So in less than 20 minutes I'd have done 2 forfeits if this was the live stream on the 28th of May. May not have 3rd one because I got the date wrong, so that would have been 3 already. God, it's gonna suck. You guys are evil with these penalties, you really are. I've always wondered how it's possible for such a muscular man to spawn such a cute girl. Someone call the FBI. Yeah, you only heard about it today, Arista Jack. No, I said never heard of it, so I can't offer any comment. Nae bows her head when we make eye contact. I return the nod, then call out to Scissorhar. What are you doing there? Can't you tell? I'm polishing my bicycle. Aren't you working today? Of course I am. Why else would I be here? You're polishing your bicycle even though you're at work. Well, yeah, because you could be on a break. Give her a break, Rintaro. Hey, puns! I'm not very funny. I mean, I guess the store barely has any customers. So put it bluntly, was there even a need for a part-timer? What? Is she still tinkering with that bike of hers? I can hear Karisu's sour voice from inside the lab. She was there when I came in, glaring at me. Looks like they're still fighting. Hey, part-time warrior! Where's Mr. Braun? Mr. Braun? Who's that?
1階のジャンク屋の店長のことだ。
The manager of that junk shop you work at.
ジャンク屋じゃなくてブラウン管専門ショップでしょ。
It's not a junk shop. It's a CRT specialty shop. My assistant's so picky. Junk shop was just a joke to add a little Hyoin Kyoma spice to the mix, but she ruined my internal monologue. Only you, the reader, can appreciate it. Except the reader doesn't find it very funny.
あー、ミスターブラウンってそういう意味か。
Oh, so that's who you meant.
お父さんの名前はミスターブラウンじゃないよ。
Daddy's name isn't Mr. Braun. The little girl diligently corrects us on her father's name. She must not get the joke.
店長は出張サービス中。しばらく帰還しないんじゃないかな。
The boss is on a service trip. I don't think he'll be back for a while.
何？それは本当か？
What? Is that true?
あんた。今日だって私、どこでサボってないよ。
It's true. I wouldn't be slacking off like this otherwise.
サボってることは店長に言われてな。
Ah, nay. Don't tell the boss I said that, okay?
じゃあ、今度自転車に乗せて。
Didn't let me ride your bicycle. It's a blessing from the gods. I give my gratitude to Part-Time Warrior and shift my attention back inside. Yes, because Part-Time Warrior is such a better name than Scissor, isn't it? This guy's a right pillock.
聞いた通りだ。これこそがシュタインズゲートの選択なのだろう。
You heard her. This must be the choice of Steins Gate.
ミスター・ブラウンは今不在。すなわちそれは実験し放題であることを意味する。
Mr. Braun is currently absent. In other words, we can experiment to our heart's content.
結局根本的解決はまた先送りするのか。
That doesn't solve the problem, you know.
シュタインズゲートの選択だと言っている。
I'm telling you, it's the choice of Steins Gate.
何でもいいからさ、とりあえず電話レンジセカンドエディションバージョン 1.03 を試したいんだけど。
Great song, Arista Jack. But out of respect for the late, great Freddie Mercury, I'm not going to quote or sing it. I don't want to be the one that makes him start spinning in his grave. Whatever. I want to try the Fourway 2nd edition V1.03.
セカンドエドションバーゼロション。
Second attention verse erosion.
セカンドエディションバージョン 1.03。
Second edition version 1.03. How did we get to 1.03?
そんなやぼったい言い方はよせ。この改良型はヘブンリーメリーゴーラウンドだ。
Enough of your unsophisticated names. The upgraded version shall be known as Heavenly Merry-Go-Round.
名前なんてどうでもいいだろ。いいから実験を。
The name doesn't matter. Let's just start the experiment. The sound of a camera interrupts our quarrel. Moika has her phone pointed at us. How many times have I told her not to take pictures?
楽しそうだったから。
You look like you were having fun. Mayuri smiles happily. Daru doesn't react. Kurisu turns away in a huff.
そんなわけない。少なくとも私はこのサークルのノリにうんざりしてただけよ。
Hardly. I'm fed up with these foolish people and they're fooling around. See, there's another one. That's another error. That would have been another penalty. She didn't say foolish people, but I did. That would have been 4 in the first half an hour. 4 penalties. At current rate, that mean I'll be doing over 40 in the 24-hour stream. Ugh. I'm not looking forward to this. You guys really are evil. I'm really not looking forward to this.
それにしてもこの助手ツンデレである。
The assistant is such a tsundere. Oh god, tsundere. Go on then, let's get what the definition is from the tips list. Yep. A girl who is usually aloof and acerbic, sun, becomes affectionate, dere, when alone with her romantic interest. However, the definition has been getting more broad recently. Well, at least she's not a yandere.
ツンデレだ。
Who are you calling a tsundere?
おお、マキセシってツンデレの意味わかるん？
Oh, Makishishi, you know what tsundere means?
知らないわよ。
No.
どう見ても知っているな。顔にそう書いてある。
I think you do. It's written all over your face. Kurisu bites her lip. So she is familiar with otaku culture. I wonder how she got that knowledge while living in America. Because anime and nerd culture is global. I mean, I'm in Britain and I'm playing this game for fuck's sake.
早く実験を。
Experiment, please. Moeka's tired of waiting. She's shown great interest in the time machine ever since we told her the truth. Of course, I made a promise never to write an article about her. I threatened to take her phone away if she breaks her oath. The phone wave, name subject to change, is ready to send a D-mail whenever we are.
じゃあ、オカリンの携帯に転送されるように設定するから。
I'm setting it up so it forwards to Okarin's phone. Daru types my phone's mail address into the X68000's keyboard. Just about called that one that was very close to a fluff line, but it wasn't there. And no, I'm not counting these to carry over. Don't you even think of doing that. I am not carrying these over to the 24-hour stream. That's not happening. We decided Mayuri was going to be the one to send the D-mails, so she starts typing on her phone. We set the microwave timer to 60 hash and press start. Even though the door has been removed, the microwave runs like always. Guys, don't stand near an exposed microwave. Major no-no. Microwave radiation. No, 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 no. The discharge phenomenon occurs, and Mayuri's mail goes through the phone wave, name subject to changes, dedicated phone to mine. Do-do-do. Mercy!
これは。
Really? Moeka stares at my phone in what I assume is disbelief, though it's hard to tell given her lack of expression.
どう？これで電話レンジカッコ仮が紛れもなくタイムマシンだと分かっただろう。
What do you think? This proves that the phone wave, name subject to change, is an honest-to-goodness time machine. Moeka just keeps staring at my phone. Hey! Part-time warrior's voice comes from outside the window. It's shaking again, and there's a strange light too. What are you doing up there? I decided to ignore her. Mr. Braun is one thing, but she doesn't scare me at all.
さて、ラボメンの諸君。
Now then, lab mems. I assemble all the lab members, including Moeka, for a meeting.
第73回円卓会議を始めようと思う。
The 73rd Roundtable Conference will come to order. And I don't know if it's just me, but that vacuum cleaner, if it wasn't for the hand there, it almost looks like it's an extension of her body. If it wasn't for the hand showing the phone there, you could easily make a mistake to think she's suddenly done an Aegis and got a robot arm.
昨日は第66回だったぞ。間の6回はどこに消えた？
Yesterday was the 66th. Where'd the other 6 go? First of all, who's mailed me? Oh, it's Moeka. What's a roundtable conference? Tell me, Moeka.
細かいことを気にするとは器の小さいやつ。だからクリスティーナは助手止まりなのだ。
Only anal retentive bastards care about the minor details. That's why you'll never be more than an assistant, Christina. Yes, so all you people ticking off going penalty on the charity stream, that's you. You're the ones that care about it. Actually, no. It was my idea, so I'm the one who cares about it. I'm the author of my own misfortune. At least I expect it to be misfortune. If I suddenly get a liking for it, we've got a major problem.
だから私は助手でもクリスティーナでもないとあれほど。
Like I keep saying, I'm neither your assistant nor Christina. I ignore Karisu's complaints and proceed.
オペレーションウルド第一段階では D メールが送れること D メールの性能について検証した。
In the first stage of Operation Erd, we tested the limits of D-mail technology. We discovered what could only send up to 36 English characters. There we go, that's another fluff that I've done there. That we could became what could. So I'm really looking forward to this now, it's going to be hilarious. Operation Erd sounds military. Moeka. Oh, that's better.
今日の実験では作戦を第2段階へと進め、この D メールより実践的に使ってみようと思う。
Today we advance to the second stage, practical applications of D-mail.
実践的か。朝に届くようにして「おはようオカリン」ってちゃんと見てもらえるようにするんだね。
Practical applications? I'll send one to this morning so I can say, Good morning, Ocarine!
そんなわけがあるか。そんなものはチラシの裏にでも書いておけ。
Like hell you will. Right on the back of a leaflet or something.
チラシの裏じゃオカリンに届かないよ。
But if it's on the back of a leaflet, you won't get it.
俺が言っている実践的というのはすなわち
Moeka again. What's he saying here? Mayuri says sure is funny, Moeka. Good evening, Queen. You say you're rewatching a favourite scene from Batman Beyond the movie. And reading the comment section on YouTube for that same scene. Fair play. Yes, already tonight, by the way, I've fluffed my lines at least 5 times. So in the first 37 minutes, I've done 5 of those penalty challenges on the 24-hour stream. What have I let myself in for? I really have no idea what I've done. So as well as my party members being wiped out, or making a wrong decision, anytime I fluff my lines, penalty. It's gonna suck. For me it is. You guys are gonna be laughing till the fucking cows come home. When I say practical applications, what I mean is, I take a short pause to look at all 4 members, then I lower my voice.
過去を変えられるかどうかだ。
Changing the past. Shock ripples through the room.
ちょっと待って、そんなの危険すぎる。あんた神にでもなったつもり？
Now hold on, it's too dangerous. Are you trying to play God? Moeka again. Change the past. I wanna try. Moeka.
おや、助手よ。何が危険だというのだ？
Oh? What's so dangerous about it?
タイムパラドックスよ。もしも仮にパラドックスが発生した瞬間に世界が吹き飛んだら、あんたどうするつもり？
Let's say you create a time paradox and blow up the world. What do you plan to do then?
その時は俺もお前も死んでいるだろう。
Well, I guess we'd be dead. Very matter of fact, so it's like, yeah, we'd be dead.
そんな無責任な考えで過去を変えようなんてふざけてるの？
You're going to change the past so recklessly. Are you kidding me?
まさかあんた本気で世界に混沌をどうたらとかを実行に移そうとしてるんじゃないでしょうね。
Don't tell me. You're not seriously trying to bring chaos to the world or whatever, are you?
いやいや、それはないわ。マキセシ、オカリンの言うことはもっと適当に受け流しておけ。
What's this about chaos? Are you a bad guy, Okabe-kun? She only just realized, she only just figured that out. Nah, he's all talk. It's fine to ignore him, Makisashi.
そう？
Really?
大丈夫だよ。オカリンはね、本当はとってもいい人なんだから。
Don't worry, Okarine's actually a very nice person. You'll see.
俺に対する評価など聞いてはいないが、クリスティーナの疑問には答えておこう。
I disagree. You won't lend me the IBN 5100. Meanie. So, by the way, if that's getting annoying checking all the messages, please let me know, but I get the feeling it could be quite important to keep checking them. I don't remember asking for an appraisal, but I'll answer Christina's question.
確かに俺の野望は世界に混沌をもたらすことだ。しかし、それを実行に移すにはあまりにも準備が足りなさすぎる。
My dream is to plunge the world into chaos. However, it is still far too early to bring that dream to fruition.
ましてや、18文字しか送れないメールではできることなどほとんどないだろう。
We can only send 36-byte emails. That's not enough for my purposes. Yep, she does have a one-track mind, I agree, Queen. And cool, no worries. I'm not worried, I'm just saying. I just wanted to make sure it was all okay. I'm more worried about the penalties I'll be incurring on the charity stream. And that's interesting, the Elite version doesn't let you check the messages. That's a bit backwards. Considering it's meant to be the Elite version of the game, it seems weird they'd take that out.
ゆえに今回は俺の野望プロジェクトカオティックについてはひとまず置いておく。
Therefore, I shall set my ambition, Project Chaotic, aside for now.
プロジェクトカオティック
Project Chaotic?
思いつき
Did you just come up with that?
マキセシ正解。
Correct, Makishishi.
イエス
Yes.
たった今思いついてとりあえず行ってみたっていうオチかと。オカリンっていつもそうなんだよな。
Akarin just says the first thing that comes to mind. He's always like that.
俺を分析するな、ダル。あとそこの助手。正解したかのようなガッツポーズはよせ。俺をバカにしてるのか。
Akabe's funny too, Moeka. Don't analyze me, Daru. And you, assistant, stop that fist pumping. You're making fun of me.
ねえねえ、それじゃあ実践的な使い方ってどんな使い方なのかな。
So what are we going to do?
過去を変える具体的内容について詳しく。
Meanwhile, Sarah Wayne checking in saying, how's it going, everybody? It's going very well here so far. Keep an eye on the 28th of May. I'm going to be doing a charity live stream where I'm going to go for 24 hours with forfeit challenges for deaths and fluffed lines. How I'm looking forward to that one. The tally at the end is going to be quite epic, I expect. Yeah, how do you want to change the past, anyway?
まずこれはあくまで検証実験だということを忘れるな。過去を変えられるかどうかを確かめられればそれでいいのだから、変える事象は些細なことで問題ない。
First of all, the purpose of this experiment is to verify whether or not we can actually change the past. So it doesn't matter how trivial the change is.
岡部、あんたバタフライ効果って知ってる？
Have you heard of the butterfly effect?
もちろんだ。
Of course. I've never heard of the butterfly effect. Everyone's so smart. I can't follow the conversation. Moeka.
ああ、あれっしょ。風が吹けば桶屋が儲かるってやつ。
Yeah, it's like that saying. When the wind blows, the bucket maker gains.
あ、いや、それは同じ意味のようだけど違うような。
Eh? No, it's kinda like that, but kinda not.
北京で蝶が羽ばたくとニューヨークで嵐が起きるだろ。
A butterfly flaps its wings in Beijing and a storm happens in New York, right?
あ、そうそう、それカオス理論の一つ。
Yeah, that. Part of chaos theory. Go on, let's see how they've defined it. Chaos theory. The theory that even if something can be expressed with a simple formula, it is hard to perfectly predict its outcome. However, this doesn't mean that the result is random. It means that the slightest variation in initial conditions can cause a widely diverging outcome. This theory only applies to long-term predictions. Yep, kind of like my sex life. Long-term prediction, not happening. And that's one variable that's not likely to change either. The world would weep if that changed.
つまりあんたの言う 些細なことでも意図的に変えれば未来に重大な影響を及ぼすかもしれない。
Basically, any change, no matter how small, could have a significant effect on the future.
その責任をどう取るつもり？
How do you plan to take responsibility for that? By simply not taking responsibility for it. He's a guy in his 20s who's a bit carefree and stupid. He doesn't give a fuck. I've not quite been that guy, but I know plenty who did.
タイターはこう言っていた。世界は多世界解釈で成り立っていると。
Titus said that the many worlds interpretation holds true.
だから過去を変えてもいいって？あんなうさんくさい自称タイムトラベラーの妄想を信じるの？
What's she saying now? Many worlds? You mean there are more worlds just like this one? I don't believe it. Yeah, I don't believe it either, Marika. I really don't believe it. Could you imagine me from another world? I wouldn't even want to think how that came out. It'd be weird. And that makes it okay to change the past? You're going to believe that self-proclaimed time travelers' delusions?
妄想だと証明できるのか？
Can you prove their delusions?
妄想をよりどころにして行動した結果、取り返しのつかないことになったらどうするのかって言ってる。
I'm asking what you're going to do if they are. How are you going to deal with the consequences? Carissa and I glare at each other. I don't think this argument is going anywhere. It's the first time she's read the rune correctly. Morika's actually finally on song for once. For some reason, I always end up getting emotional whenever I argue with this impertinent assistant of mine. Such weakness is unbefitting of an insane mad scientist. I need to calm down. Insane mad scientist, calm down. Am I the only one seeing a disconnect here?
クリスティーナよ。お前は以前こう言っていたな。
Christina, you said this before, did you not?
仮説を積み上げて理論が観測されたとき、それは本物になる。そうやって現代物理学は宇宙のすべての真実を理解すると。
When hypotheses pile up and theories are verified, they become reality. That's how modern physics comes to understand the truth of the universe.
矛盾しているぞ。
You're contradicting yourself.
いいえ、してない。
No, I'm not.
この電話レンジの原理にはまだ仮説すら構築されていない。
We don't even have a hypothesis for how the phone wave works.
今の私たちは手探り状態と言える。こんな状態で過去を変えてみようなんてリスクが大きすぎる。
We're just fumbling around in the dark here. Yep, stumbling to fumbling, that's another penalty on the list. There are still too many risks to try changing the past.
せめてもうちょっと調べてからにすべき。
We should wait until we know more. Oh, so she's not unconditionally opposed.
実は試してみたくてうずうずしているのではないか？
You're actually itching to try it out, aren't you?
そんなこと。
But, well... Karisu quickly looks away.
そもそも助手よ。お前は電話レンジカッコ仮はタイムマシンではないと思いたがっていたのではなかったかな？
Besides, didn't you want to prove that the phone wave, name subject to change, isn't a time machine?
タイムマシンでないなら過去を変えることなどできない。それが証明できるかもしれないのになぜ否定する？
If it's not a time machine, then it can't change the past. You could prove yourself right, so why are you against it?
うるさいな。
Oh, shut up!
それにタイムパラドックスのことを言うならばセルンはどうだ？
And if you're going to talk about time paradoxes, then what about CERN?
奴らはすでに100人以上の人間を過去に送り込んでいる。タイムパラドックスの一つや二つ起きていても不思議ではない。
CERN? Did you say CERN? That's got her attention. She knows about CERN. They've already sent more than 100 people to the past. Surely a few paradoxes have happened by now.
あんな非人道的な実験をしてる連中と同じレベルまで落ちるつもり？
So you want to stoop to the same level as the guys that did those inhumane experiments?
人体実験などしないしできないのだから安心しろ。
We're not doing human testing or anything, so relax.
ねえね
Suddenly, Mayuri raises her hand. She was staring blankly at us the whole time. Oh, there's another fluff. This whole time became the whole time. So I'm a bit surprised. I'd be knocking on the door at 10 forfeits already. I am absolutely insane to even try this. I really am. I'm literally bonkers insane. I am Rintaro. I've become the mad scientist of streaming.
えオカリンオカリン、あのね、マユシーはよくわかんないんだけど、過去を変えるって何をどう変えるの？
Oh. Right, that coffee's now freezing cold and manky, so you know what? I'm going to get some practice in. I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to get accustomed to the taste. No one said that was against the rules. Using my brain for once.
Corinne, Maishi doesn't really get it. But what are you going to change?
Finally, some constructive conversation.
では答えよう。俺がこの作戦において何をしたいかというと、
My goal for this operation is simple. We, my friends,
宝くじを当てるのだ。
are going to win the lottery! Everyone except for Moeka stares at me open-mouthed.
僕は賛成。金があれば PC パーツ買えるし、メイクインにも行きまくれるじゃん。むしろ試さない方がおかしいっしょ。
I'm for it. If we win the lottery, I can buy all the computer parts I want and go to Makecoin for every meal a day. We'd be stupid not to try it. That's my super hacker.
現金だな、オカリン。マユシーは悲しいです。
Money, Corinne? That makes Maishi sad.
もっとね、世界が平和になる方法とかを考えるべきじゃないかな。
We should do something that will bring peace to the world.
例えばね、世界中のすべての人がウーパクッションを持っているようにするとか。
Like, what if we give everybody in the whole wide world an Upa cushion?
世界が平和にだと？なんだその偽善は。
Peace, you say? Don't be ridiculous.
俺を誰だと思っている？狂気のマッドサイエンティスト。
I am the mad scientist, Hoen Kyo!
岡部、志が低すぎ。
And here I thought you had ambition.
I'm surrounded by idealists.
そもそも趣旨を履き違えるな。
Don't get me wrong.
世界平和だとか志など知ったことではない。俺は過去を変えられるかどうかを確かめる実験なのだ。
This isn't about world peace and it isn't about ambition. It's about discovering whether or not we can change the past.
最もわかりやすいのは宝くじを当てられるか当てられないかだろう。
The easiest way to do that is to see if we can win the lottery, right?
でも最大の目的はお金だろ。
But your primary goal is the money, isn't it?
金を手に入れればこんなオンボロビルからもおさらばだ。大ビルか UPX に事務所を構えてやる。
With that kind of money, I could say goodbye to this rickety old building. I could get an office in Daibaru or UPX.
ほら、やっぱり。
See, just like I thought.
綺麗事ではないのだよ。事務所を移れば開花のムキムキ店長の影に怯えず実験もやり放題。金があれば未来ガジェットに使える研究費も確保できる。
I won't whitewash it. If we moved, we could experiment as much as we want without fear of Mr. Braun. If we had money, we could build the future gadgets of our dreams.
それに例えば100万円あればマユリの大好きなバナナはトラックの荷台が山盛りになるほど買えるのだぞ。
And of course, we could buy a truckload of Mayuri's favourite bananas.
トラックの荷台山盛り。
Truckload?
まゆりさん、このゴーツくばりに惑わされないで。
No, Mayuri-san, don't let him tempt you.
黙れセレブ17。
Shut it, Celeb 17. Celeb 17? That's definitely not a forfeit. I read that right. The hell does he mean, Celeb 17?
セレンディピティ
Serendipity?
セレブ17。
Celeb 17. Yep, just to underline that I definitely didn't read that wrong.
何よ
I'm with you, Karisu. Exactly.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
親の金でホテル住まいをしている分際で人のことをゴーツくばりなどと言うな。
You live in a hotel off of your parents' money. You can never understand the plight of poor students like us. Karisu puts on a sulky expression.
I'm 18 now.
She protests, but I ignore her. It doesn't matter if she's 18. Celeb 17 sounds better.
萌香さん、あなたはどう思いますか？
What do you think, Moeka-san?
No reaction from Moeka.
あの
Whatever my assistant was trying, it didn't work. I have no idea what Moeka is thinking, but I'll treat her lack of opposition as approval.
不満があるならば代案を出すがいい。過去が変わったと分かりやすく認識できる些細な事象だ。何かあるか？
If you're going to complain, then suggest an alternative. A change to the past that will be both trivial and easy to understand. Got anything?
Huh?
私が今泊まっているホテルを変えてみる。
Let's try changing the hotel I'm staying at.
Karisu's voice lacks conviction.
俺たちには全く無関係な話だ。セレブ17は品川だろうがウグイス谷だろうがどこへでも好きに移ればいい。
How are we supposed to know the difference? If you want to stay in Uguri Swidani, do it on your own. That should be easy for a celeb 17 like you. And if you're curious to how I know how to pronounce Uguri Suidani, it's because I have been there. It's a district of Tokyo. It was one element down from where I used to stay, a place called Nippori, or Kitty Town, as it's known, because there's loads of kitties there. And essentially I went there for a concert. Uguri Suidani. I've been there before, multiple times.
そんな言い方しなくてもいいだろ。
Do you have to say it like that?
っていうか、なぜにウグイス谷？
Anyway, why Uguri Suidani?
あそこにはラブホ街が。
Because that's where all the love hotels are.
そういうくだらないこと言ってると、ロボトミー手術してあんたの前頭葉をかき出すぞ。
One more word out of you, and I exercise your frontal lobe with a rusty scalpel.
She's gone yandere on us. Yandere-chan's libido of a scalpel like this. Holy crap! A lobotomy! That's mad scientist territory!
じゃあいつも買ってるジューシー唐揚げナンバー1を若鶏一口唐揚げに変えてみるとかかな。
Then how about we change my fried chicken to a different brand?
マユリは一生唐揚げをむさぼっていろ。
Nobody cares what brand of chicken you eat. Silence descends upon us. Karisu and Mayuri are still thinking, but I doubt they'll come up with anything good. As for Moeka, I can't tell what she's thinking, or if she's even thinking at all. She's just staring at her phone, motionless. She's not even typing for a change. Darazor declared his support for me. Now he's browsing Moe news sites as if this whole thing doesn't concern him.
結局、タイムマシンを前にしても思いつくことはそれほどないということだ。お前たちの想像力も実に大したことがないな。
Even with a time machine before you all, this is all you can think of? You guys sure lack imagination.
代案がなければ俺の案を採用する。
If there are no other suggestions, we'll use my plan. Karisu frowns, but she doesn't raise any more complaints. As I thought, she, too, wants to know if we can change the past. She's a scientist through and through, and if I'm not mistaken, she has a bit of mad in her too. I take out my phone and put it to my ear.
俺だ。これよりオペレーションウルド第2段階に行こうぜ。
It's me. We're beginning stage 2 of Operation Erd.
ああ、問題ない。責任はすべてこの法王院京馬が取る。迷惑はかけんさ。
Yeah, no problem. I, Hyoin Kyoma, shall take all responsibility. Don't worry. Nothing will come back to you.
そう。これが俺の選択であり、同時にシュタインズゲートの選択でもある。聖戦は間近だ。エル、プサイ、コングル。
Correct. This is my choice, and the choice of Steins Gate. Ragnarok is near. L. Psi. Congaroo. I put my phone away and look at my lab mems.
では、作戦開始。
Now, begin the operation! Nobody moves a muscle. They just look at each other.
開始って言われても具体的に何をすればええの？
What do you want us to do?
俺に指示されなければ何もできないのか。
Are you incapable of doing anything without my instructions?
まずは宝くじを買ってこなくちゃ。
First, we need to buy a lottery ticket.
いえ、過去の当選番号を手に入れればいいのよ。
No, first we need a winning number.
その通りだ、セレブ17。よくわかっているじゃないか。
Exactly, Celeb 17. Now you're talking.
セレブ17言うな。
Don't call me Celeb 17.
つうかさ、宝くじにもいろいろ種類があるっしょ。ここはやっぱ夢のサマージャンボ行くしかなくね？
First, we have to decide which lottery to go for. Think we should go for Dream Summer Jumbo?
それね、こないだテレビの CM で見たよ。
I saw a TV commercial for that the other day.
当選発表はされたのか？
Did they announce the winners?
来週か再来週だったはず。
Should be next week or the week after.
それでは意味がないではないか。D メールは過去にしか送れないのだぞ。
Then there's no point. We can only send emails to the past.
ああ、そうだよな。
Ah, right.
じゃあサマージャンボの抽選日まで待つとか。
We could wait until the Summer Jumbo drawing date.
本末転倒だ。サマージャンボにこだわるな。一番近い時期に当選発表が行われた宝くじを探すのだ。
You've got your priorities backwards. Don't get fixated on Summer Jumbo. Let's look at the last lottery that announced its winners.
ふむ。ちょっとググってみる。
I'll Google it. Darius starts searching on his computer. Meanwhile, Karisu is thinking hard.
例えば、未来から当選番号が送られてきたとして、私は信じるかしら。
If someone sent me the winning numbers from the future, would I believe it?
あのね、マユシーはそもそも宝くじの買い方知らないな。
Mayushi doesn't even know how to buy a lottery ticket.
そうよね。10代の女の子は宝くじは買わないと思う。
That's okay. I don't think teenage girls buy lottery tickets.
萌香は買ったことは？
Have you ever bought one, Moeka? When I call out to Moeka, standing alone in the corner of the room, her shoulders twitch. Then she shakes her head a little bit.
オカリンは買ったことあるの？
How about you, Ocarine?
ロト6を1回だけやったことがある。
I tried the Lotto 6 once. I didn't even get a penny.
おお、ロト6ならちょうどいいかも。 あれって確か当選番号を毎週発表してるし。
Hey, Lotto 6 might work. I'm pretty sure they announce winning numbers every week. A quick search reveals that Lotto 6 announces winning numbers every Thursday. They've also posted last week's 1st through 7th place numbers on their homepage.
この当たり番号を D メールで送るの？
Are you going to send this winning number in a D-mail?
そういうことだ。もちろんこれがロト6の当選番号だと補足してだが。
Exactly. Though of course, we have to mention it's for Lotto 6.
先週の一等だと2億とか。
Last week's first prize was... Whoa! 200 million! What? 200 million yen? Yeah, because it will be yen, not dollars or pounds, I'm afraid. We're not going to be that rich. No. I think my heart skipped a beat there.
いや待て、一等はまずい。
But wait, the first prize is too much.
なんで？
Why?
2億はさすがにビビっちゃうわよね。
That is an awful lot of money.
いやそうでもなく、一等は目立ちすぎる。
No, not that. First place would be too conspicuous.
は？
What?
わからないのか。俺は期間に追われている身なのだぞ。もしロト6で一等を出してマスコミから取材を受けることになってみろ。立ちどころに存在が知られてしまうことになる。
Don't you get it? I'm being chased by the organisation. If we win first prize, the media will cover the event and my cover will be blown.
ならんわ。
That's stupid.
じゃあマユシーが当選したことにすればいいんじゃないかな。
What if Mayushi wins?
ダメだ。オペレーションウルト第2段階はそこのセレセブが言ったようにリスクがあるのも事実。
No. Stage 2 of Operation Erd does have its risks, just like Celeb Sev said.
セレセブって略すなよ。
Celeb Sev? Don't abbreviate it.
責任は取るという意味で俺が当選者とならなければ。
I'll be the winner. That way, I shoulder all of the risk.
まさかあんた金を自分のものにしたいだけじゃなかろうな。
And all of the money, right? I see your plan.
I ignored Celeb Sev's remark. The prospect of pocketing 200 million yen is certainly appetizing, but that'll be way too big a change to the past. Just like Celeb Sev said, we can't ignore the butterfly effect. Not right, effect. Take a sip. Oh. That's less than 2 hours. That's less than an hour and a half old. Imagine that after 12 hours. Oh, shit. We should flap our wings as softly as possible. I'm not scared or anything, really.
というわけでここは目立ちすぎずに2等を狙ってみようと思うのだが、ダリオ、2等の賞金は？
Anyway, we should aim a little lower. Daru, how much is second prize?
前回の配当金だと2300万円。
Looks like it was 23 million yen. Yep, exactly, Queen. Yuck. Absolutely fucking yuck. You're not wrong, that was rank. And the one on the charity stream is going to be much, much, much worse.
3等を狙ってみようと思うのだが。
Let's try third prize.
それだと70万まで減るけど。
That was only 700,000 yen.
それでいい。その辺が妥当だろう。
Yeah, that's good. That should be about right.
岡部って結構チキンね。
You're such a chicken.
さっきまでタイムパラドックスのリスクを心配していたとは思えない言い草だな。セレセブよ。
That's rich coming from the one who was so worried about the risk of time paradoxes. Eh, Celeb Sev?
お願いだからその呼び方やめて。 せめて助手にして。
I'm begging you, stop calling me that. I'll settle for assistant.
それに私はあんたの考え方に納得はしてない。
And don't misunderstand. I'm still worried about what could go wrong.
リスクを考えて多すぎず少なすぎずの絶妙な金額を設定しようとしているのに、お前の方がよほどごつくばりだぞ。
Okay, another one I'm going to put to the chat here. We've already got the fluff in the line one. Is it a penalty if I say it in the wrong voice as well? If I use the wrong voice for a character's lines, is that also a penalty? I'll leave that up to you to decide. I'm going to dangle that carrot out there for you all. I'm trying to minimise our risk by choosing an amount that's just right. Stop being so stubborn.
どうだか。
No, you.
I decide to let Celeb Sev have the last word.
70万円だとバナナはトラックの荷台山盛りになるかな。
Could we fill a truckload of bananas with 700,000 yen?
Nobody said anything about using the entire dividend on bananas, but it looks like Mayuri intends to do so. Let's ignore the glutton for now. Oh, dude! Calling her a glutton! Oh! Ooh, nasty! Fucking nasty! What a word to use! Oh, cheers, you say you would, but only happen to get a G out that you can turn in this once. Well, no, I've not used a different voice, so I'm okay for now, but it's something to bear in mind for the future.
3等なら数字を5個的中させる必要があるを。
For third prize, you need to get 5 matching numbers. Last week's 6 numbers were 0, 2, 12, 19, 34, 35, and 40. The bonus number was 8. First prize is for matching all 6 numbers. Second prize is for matching 5 numbers plus the bonus number. Third prize is for matching only 5 numbers.
萌えかよ。新たにラボメンとなったお前に最初の任務を与える。
Moeka, I assign to you your first duty as a new labman.
Eh?
Moeka stares at me. She clearly didn't expect her name to be called.
D メールとして送る文面を考えてもらおう。何も知らない1週間前の俺にロト6を買おうと思わせるような文章を考えてくれ。
Figure out what to put in the D-mail. It needs to convince an unknowing me 1 week ago to buy into the Lotto 6.
私が
Me?
メールマンなのだからそういうのは得意だろ。
You are the mail demon, so this should be right up your alley. Moeka doesn't seem that interested, but she nods. We set the phone wave, name subject to change, to forward to my phone.
先週の木曜日っていうことは5日前か。 D メールはそこに送るの？
Thursday last week, so about 5 days. Is that okay?
Karisu puts on her lab coat before checking the phone attached to the phone wave, name subject to change.
抽選日が5日前だからそれより前に買っとかないとダメじゃね？
The drawing was 5 days ago. It needs to arrive before that, right?
だったら1週間前ね。7日は168時間だからちょっと調整して170シャープでセットしましょう。
We'll send it to 1 week ago. 7 days is 168 hours. So let's round it up a bit and then to 170 hash.
170
170 hash.
Moeka has finished typing the email into my phone. 021219343537. Buy Lotto 6, sure to win. We replaced the number 40 with 37. This way we won't get first or second prize.
まあこんなものだろうな。
It'll have to do. We can only send 36 bytes. There's only so much we can say.
なんだかとってもうさんくさいね。
This mail's kinda shady.
作り直す。
How we do it? I stopped Moeka from erasing the mail.
これでいい。他にやりようがないだろう。確かにうさんくさいかな。
It's fine. I don't think there's any other way. Though it is kinda shady.
大丈夫だよ。むしろね、オカリンはうさんくさいものが大好きだからぴったりだと思うな。
Don't worry, Ocarine loves shady things, so it's perfect.
That's not entirely incorrect, but it feels like she's making fun of me. In any case, our preparations are complete. It's hard to believe that this is all it takes to send emails to the past.
さて、シュタインズゲートを開くときだ。
The time has come. Prepare to open Steins Gate.
前から気になってたんだけど、そのシュタインズゲートって何なの？
It's been bugging me, but what is that Steins Gate thing?
オカリンの口癖なんだよね。
It's Ocarine's catchphrase.
シュタインズゲートはシュタインズゲートだ。それ以上でも以下でもない。
Steins Gate is Steins Gate. Nothing more, nothing less.
説明になってない。
That doesn't explain anything.
いちいち水を差すな。今考えるべきはそこではないだろう。
Don't complain about every little thing. That's not important right now. I place my finger on the send button. My hands are shaking. I fight to keep them steady.
じゃあレンジ起動させるぜよ。
Starting at the microwave. I swallow hard. The turntable begins to spin backwards as the microwave comes to life. The timer ticks down. I did hesitate during that line there, so I'm going to have to take a sup. It's got even worse. Oh shit. Bear in mind, this is just one of the punishments. This isn't even the worst one. Wait until it comes to the ketchup chips. That is going to be a sight to see. 163, 162, 161. Change the past. It seems very simple to do. But just like Karisu said, there's no telling what might happen. I said I'd take responsibility, but that was just talk. If a time paradox does occur, it could do irreparable damage to the world I know. 150, 149, 148. How am I supposed to take responsibility for that? Lightning crackles in the air around us. It's working. All I need to do is press the send button. 136, 135, 134. I can't stop now. I want to see what lies beyond. Curiosity pushes me forward. And, Avian, it wasn't intentional, it's just that I realised I'd left a bit of coffee at the bottom of my mug. So I thought I'd take advantage. I will not be doing this going forward. It spoils the fun if I'm able to practice for the punishments. So how about a modifier? What else can I do to make the cold coffee really nasty? Be sensible. That's all I ask. Something to make it worse. There's no way this will destroy the world. There's no way. 122. 121. 120.
L 不細コングル
Ill. Sigh. Kangaroo! I press the button. My phone displays a flying mail animation and the words sending mail. 116. 115. There's the small change. A wave of vertigo washes over me. It feels as if my feet have left the ground. Suddenly, my vision blurs and everything turns monochrome. Is the ground shaking? Avian. You did not just write that. You did not just write that. You are fucking evil. No. No. I'm actually going to correct myself. It's not fair on evil people to compare them to your suggestion. There's absolutely no way I can train for that. But I've been challenged, so I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm actually gonna do it. I'm actually going to fucking do it. It's gonna be fucking minging, but I'm gonna do it. Is the ground shaking? Every cell in my body is screaming, this is wrong. Oh, Karin, are you okay? Mayuri's voice brings me to my senses. I realise that colour has returned to the world. What was that just now? Are you okay? Mayuri waves her hand in front of my face. After blinking several times, I notice I'm standing stock still, gripping my phone. My phone should be displaying mail sent, but it's not. Instead, it's showing the normal standby display. Something isn't right here. I look around. I'm inside the lab. And I'm glad that you think it's you as well, Queen, believe me. I'm the one that hates the stuff. So, but you say it's brave? No. No, it isn't. It's fucking stupid. That's what it is. It's stupid. It's daft. It's insane. It's bollocks. And yet, I'm going to do it. It means I'm going to be playing the most concentrated game in the world to avoid deaths and fluffs and vocal changes. It's going to be 24 hours of the most intense concentration on the fucking planet. All while dressed as a Japanese schoolgirl. What have I fucking got myself in for? The phone wave, name subject to change, isn't on. When I sent the mail, the timer read 1:15. In other words, it should still be running for about 2 more minutes. Yet now, the phone wave, name subject to change, is silent. I scan the room. Other things feel wrong. Yeah. Just a few seconds ago, Daru was sitting in front of the Axe 68000. But now he's sitting in front of the lounge computer. Did he teleport? At least, I don't remember seeing Daru get up and move to the lounge. Karisu is sitting cross-legged on the sofa, reading a massive technical book. She should be in the development room too. Moeka is standing at the edge of the development room. Nothing particularly different about her. Mayuri is next to me, looking at me with a confused expression. This is wrong.
Mayuri, 俺は何分ぐらいここに立っていた?
Mayuri, how long have I been standing here?
どういうこと?
Eh? What do you mean?
いいから教えてくれ.
Just tell me.
30秒ぐらいじゃないかな.
Maybe 30 seconds.
30秒? 本当か?
30 seconds? Really?
急に電話レンジちゃんのところに歩いて行ったかと思ったら、携帯を取り出してね、すごくハーハー言い始めて。
Yep. You suddenly ran over to the phone wave, then you took out your phone and started going, ha ha! Say that again, Maishi. Daru calls out from the lounge.
すごくハーハー言い始めて
Huh? You started going, ha ha! The ha ha part!
ハーハ
Ha ha! More sexy this time!
やめなさい変態
Stop it, perv! Carissa and Daru are exchanging their usual banter. How can these guys be so calm? I just sent some mail that may have changed the past. Why aren't they interested in the results?
そうだメールは
That's right, the mail. Oh, by the way, Avian, for your modification, to give you an example, this mug can hold 20 ounces. I'm giving you a chance to double up on your evil here. How much is added to it? Again, be sensible. You came up with the idea, you have to take responsibility. I quickly checked my mail. Hoen Kyoma. The numbers are there. The mail arrived a week ago. A teaspoon? Yeah, I can work with a teaspoon. A teaspoon I can work with. That should be... But no, I was going to say bearable, but it's fucking not going to be. It's going to be fucking awful. I know damn well it's going to fucking suck. You got to suffer for your art, it would seem. You guys want me to suffer. I know what you like.
何のこと
Huh? What's going on?
金はロト6は当たったのか
The money. Did I win the Lotto 6? I searched my memories, but turn up nothing. No memories of buying a ticket. No memories of winning third place. Nothing.
そこのセレセブよ俺は3等を当てたか
Hey, Celeb Sev. Did I win third place?
だからセレセブって言うなで3等って何のことよ
Don't call me Celeb Sev. And third place of what?
何
What? Again, this feeling of disconnect. I approach Karisu, who's lounging on the sofa.
今何と言った
What did you say just now?
何よ
What?
今何と言ったんだ
What the hell did you just say now? What the hell did you just say? I said it the wrong way round. Oh, shit. Oh. Yeah. What's going to make it worse is I'm going to prepare a large flask of it. So it's going to be able to stay cold for a long period, because it's going to be 24 hours of this. I gotta say, actually, fusing both of those challenges, it might be better to do the liquid sauce one. Purely because that way I can bulk make it a lot easier. And it also means I don't have a stench in my room. So I think I'm probably just going to do the liquid one. I think it's a bad enough punishment. That's my modification. Karisu glares back at me.
文句あるの私が何を言おうと勝手
Got a problem? I asked what, and then you just...
そうではなく3等って何のことと言っただろうロト6の3等だ
Not that! You said third place of what, right? I mean third place of Lotto 6!
Huh?
What? Kurisu gives me a puzzled look. It doesn't seem like she's messing with me.
ダル、俺はたった今ロト6の当たり番号を電話レンジカッコ借りて送った。そうだな。
Daru, I sent myself the winning Lotto 6 numbers just now, didn't I?
おお、
Holy crap! Daru's eyes light up.
その発想はなかったわ。もしかして D メールでその方法を使えば僕ら億万長者じゃね？
That's brilliant, man! We can use D-mails to make ourselves billionaires!
PC パーツ買えるし、メイクインにも行きまくれる。ひょー！みなぎってきた！
I could buy all the computer parts I want and go to Make Wing for every meal of the day! I am so pumped up! As for Lotto 6, Avian, it's their royalty-free version of the lottery. Over here, over here in the UK, we had the National Lottery, and then they rebranded it to Lotto, which is stupid. And cool, you can agree with it. There we are, that's the modified challenge then. The dirty, rank coffee, which is freezing cold, with thick grounds, mixed with ketchup. I will be having a bowl in this room. Because if I need to puke, I'm going to puke. It's as simple as that. I am taking precautions. This is wrong.
マイリー、バナナでトラックの荷台を満杯にするって喜んでたよな。
Mayuri, you were going to buy a truckload of bananas, right?
トラックの荷台？誰が満杯にするの？
A truckload? Who's going to fill it up? This is wrong. I look at Moeka. She's staring at the floor like usual, but I don't miss the confused glance she throws my way.
待て待て、たった今オペレーションウルドの第2段階を実行に移しただろ。
Wait, what happened to stage 2 of Operation Erd?
第2段階って過去を変えられるかどうか確かめる実験のことでしょ？
By stage 2, you mean an experiment to see if we can change the past, right?
そうだ、そのことだ。
Right, that's it.
だから今みんなで考えてるんじゃん。
Yeah, that's why we're all thinking.
何？
What?
どんな内容を送れば過去が変わったかわかるだろうねって。
About what to send, so we can tell if the past has changed.
でもオカリンが言ったロト6のアイディアはグッジョブと言わざるを得ない。
I think we should definitely go with Okarin's Lotto 6 idea.
でもそんなの現金だってマヨシーは思うな。
Mayushi thinks we shouldn't be so greedy for dough.
あ、現金は現金でもね、ゆきちさんいっぱいっていう意味じゃなくて。
Ah, but when I say dough, I don't mean like for baking.
そこは説明しなくてもわかると思う。
I think we all know what you mean.
本当？よかった。でね、現金だからもっと世界が平和になりますようにみたいなのにしようよ。
So what essentially has happened is we've reset the conversation back to figuring out what to do, only we've had a go at it and it's changed the past somehow. Which is similar to obviously what happened in the prologue when we found the body of Kurisu. So who knows what else has changed. What he should be doing here is pulling up the internet and actually looking at who won the Lotto 6 to see if his name's there. Really? That's great. So instead of being greedy, we should do something that will bring peace to the world.
例えばね、世界中のすべての人がウーパクッションを持っているようにするととっても幸せだと思うよ。
Like, if we gave everybody in the whole wide world an Upa cushion, I think everyone would be happy.
それで幸せになるのはちびっことまゆしだけだろ、上皇。
The only ones who'd be happy are little kids and Mayashi. What are these guys saying? They're acting like I'd never sent that D-mail with the winning numbers. Hello? The front door opens slowly, and Lukaku sticks his head inside.
ルカくんだ。いらっしゃい。
Ah, it's Lukaku! Welcome!
すみません。急にお邪魔してしまって。
Pardon this sudden intrusion. Lukaku bows his head apologetically. Mayuri, Kurisu, and Daru go into welcome mode. Moeka keeps staring at her phone. But I'm not in any condition to greet Lukaku. I can't stop sweating, and it's not because of the heat. I don't know what's going on anymore. Questions keep spinning around in my head.
ルカくん、マユシーのコス来てくれる気になったの？だったら嬉しいな。
Did you decide to wear one of Mayushi's costumes? That would make me happy.
いえ、そうじゃなくて。
No, that's not why I came. Lukaku looks at me apologetically, like he wants to say something.
なんだ
What is it? I replied mechanically. My mind is still blank.
実は岡部さんじゃなくて京馬さんに謝らないといけないことが。
Actually, Okabe-san, I mean, Kiyoma-san, there's something I need to apologize for. What could he have to apologize for? Timidly, Lukaku holds out his hand, and there, between his fingers, is a Lotto 6 ticket. And the numbers are the same as the ones in my D-mail. I grab Lukaku by his slender wrist. I read that line wrong. Penalty time. And no, I'm not putting that on, by the way. I genuinely want to gag every time I drink it. And that's not had the extra ingredients added. I really have no idea what I've let myself in for. And I promise now, by the way, I'm going to make a big promise here. I'm not going to try it before the stream. It's going to be a completely blind forfeit. It's going to happen. At some point in the 24-hour stream, it's going to have to happen. And speaking of which, in the event I can't complete the stream, I must down what is remaining in the flask. That's going to be a condition. If I don't complete the 24 hours and I have to tap out, I have to drink all of it. That's an ultimate punishment.
ルカ子お前これをどこで
Where did you get this?
痛いです。
That hurts.
オカリ、ルカ君をいじめちゃダメだよ。
Don't pick on Luka-kun. Mayuri gets between us. I let go reluctantly.
岡部、あんたどうしたの？
What's wrong with you,
なんか
Akabe?
変？
You're acting weird.
暑さでやられた？
Is the heat getting to him?
ルカ子すまなかっただが教えてくれそのロト6の剣はどこで手に入れた
Sorry, Lukaku, but I need to know. Where did you get that Lotto 6 ticket? And yes, Queen, yikes. Exactly, major yikes. But hey, it's all in the name of charity. So I'm going to be actually scheduling that stream very soon, and I'm going to put all the rules in that for everyone to see. So they're pinned to the discussion for everyone to look at.
僕、京馬さんに数字を教えてもらって。
You told me the numbers.
教えた俺が
I did? Lukaku nods with teary eyes.
京馬さんから当たるかもしれないからこの数字で買ってみろって言われて。
You told me to buy them because they might win.
本当か それはいつ？
Really? When was that?
1週間前です。
A week ago. Damn you, past me! What were you thinking? This wasn't supposed to happen. However, the past has certainly changed. Or has it? It seems like it has, but at the same time, the present seems to have changed too.
じゃあもしかしてルカシロト6当てたの？
Wait, did Lukashi win this lot of 6?
わあ、じゃあオカリンは超能力者だね。
Wow, Alkarin's a psychic! Huh?
カベ、あんたまさか電話レンジで当たり番号を送ったの？
Don't tell me. You sent the winning numbers with the phone wave. The question makes no sense.
なぜ問いかけなのだ？お前も見ていたはずだ。
Why are you asking me that? You saw me send them.
見ていた？何を？
I did. What are you talking about? Disconnect. Our stories don't match.
送った。3等の当選番号。ついさっきだ。お前たちも一緒にいた。全員で話し合ってその方法を選んだ。
I sent the winning numbers in a D-mail just now. We discussed it and decided that's what we would do. You all watched it happen.
そして過去は変わった。変わったんだ。
Then the past changed. It's actually changed. I glanced at the phone wave. Name subject to change. There's no denying it now. That grotesque appliance, the bastard child of microwave and cell phone, actually changed the past. We have the power of a god. Though I still don't know why everyone else forgot about it.
そんなことよりルカシいくら当たったん？
Hold on, Lukashi! How much did you win?
70万だ。3等だ。
700,000, right? Third place. I answer with conviction. However,
あの
Lukaku begins fidgeting. Something strange about his behaviour.
本当にごめんなさい、京馬さん。せっかくこんなすごいこと教えてもらったのに、僕。
It's not completely changed. It's going to suggest that the numbers didn't work. Sending the numbers back worked, but the numbers being correct wasn't. That's the way it would seem to be, from what I can see so far. I'm really sorry, Kiyoma-san. Even though you told me exactly what to do, Or it's for the wrong week.
数字を1個間違えて記入しちゃって。
Filled in one of the numbers wrong. Huh? He what? I stare at the numbers on the Lukaku's... Penalty time? It just gets worse. It just gets worse. I stare at the numbers on the ticket in Lukaku's trembling hands.
18が19だったら、京馬さんのおっしゃる通り3等だったんです。
If that 18 had been a 19, then it would have been third place. And just like Kiyoma-san said.
惜しすぐる。
No! So close and yet so far! I'm pretty sure I sent it with a 19. I'll know if I check my phone's send history. I take out my phone and bring up the send history.
なぜないぞ。
Huh? It's gone. Why? The email I sent has vanished from my send history. Just like everyone's memories. The email should be there, but it's not. Almost as if it never existed in the first place. I ignore the worried stares of my lab mems and head outside for some fresh air. I need to calm down and figure this out. The ticket Lukaku bought turned out to be 4th place. The prize is just 5,000 yen. Hey there, Okabe Rintaro! Suzuha calls out to me. She's still polishing her bicycle. Tenoji Nai is still squatting next door. Penalty, there's no still there. Lucky for me, it's over. There's one tiny little round at the very, very bottom left. So I can put that in the rearview mirror for a while. I can put that in the rearview mirror, forget how bad it is, and then be blind to how much more awful it's going to be on the live stream. I'm expecting it to be absolute ming. Oh god. Oh. Even with the water, I can still taste it. It's like the rounds have clung to the back of my throat. It's not going away. You ever watch those videos where people eat really spicy food and they tried, like, you know, drinking some fluid to get rid of the heat and it just keeps coming back? I'm experiencing the same situation right now. Tenoji Nai is squatting next to her, watching her work with great interest. 2 questions come to mind. 1. How long has she been polishing that thing? 2. Just how much free time does the Brawn Tube workshop have? You look like you've been brainwashed. You okay? Brainwashed? Me? Well, there's nobody else here. I suppose you're right. Which part? Being brainwashed or nobody else being here? Being brainwashed. You... where? Suzuha suddenly steps up to me and grabs my face. Then she forces my eyes open with her index finger and thumb. What are you doing? Don't move. Suzuha peers into my eye with a serious expression. But a second later, she lets go and steps back. You're okay. You haven't been brainwashed. What? When you're brainwashed, they usually put a chip on the inside of your lower eyelid. A chip? Oh, it's Faris-chan. What does she want? His songs still contain words of prophecy. Before they reach it, Faris must decipher the prophecies to find the location of the Holy Land, yeah? Okay, I can reply to these. So we've got... Mind telling me what's in those songs? Remember, if you refuse, I have ways of making you talk. There's no need to put yourself in such danger. Retreat immediately. Oh. The sanctuary has been lost for 300 years. It's pointless to seek it now. I'm gonna go with the danger one. I'm hoping that that has an effect on the game, like it changes the path or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. Chip? Immediately after saying that, Suzuha gasps and covers her mouth. Then she puts her hand on my shoulder and gives me an embarrassed smile.
岡部倫太郎、今のは機密扱いでお願い。
Akabe Rintaro, please keep that confidential. Don't tell me. Is she...
そうか。お前も機関に捕らえられていた経験があるのだな。
So you've been captured by the organization before, just like me.
機関？セルンのことだっけ？
Huh? The organization? Are you talking about CERN?
いや、皆まで言うな。お前の苦しみ、俺にはよく理解できる。
No, say no more. I understand your pain all too well.
そう？
Yeah, you do?
機関がひた隠しにする巨大洗脳施設、通称アポカリプス・オブ・ガリアン。あそこはまさに生きる地獄。
I still can't get rid of it. Avian, what have you done? This is just coffee by itself. With your modification, it's going to be a million times worse. What have you done? The organization's secret brainwashing facility, known as Apocalypse of Galliant. That place is a living hell.
二度と思い出したくないのだな。
I don't want to revive any suppressed memories. I don't think I've got enough in here for a goal, but I'm going to try anyway. Nah. Even the tiny sliver will not come through, I'm afraid, people. The forfeit cup is empty. Thank fuck for that.
そう。
But unfortunately
な
for
んとかって名前じゃない気もするけど。
Unfortunately for me, because it's a 24-hour stream, if I do run out, I'll have to put the stream on splash screen and go and refill it. Those are the rules. Right. I don't think it was called Apoca whatever, though.
生き地獄だったのは確か。
But it certainly was a living hell.
やはりお前とは良き仲間になれそうだ。バイト戦士よ。聖戦の日は近いぞ。
I can tell you'll make a good comrade, part-time warrior. The day of Ragnarok is near. Cool. Suzuha lifts her hand in a half-hearted gesture of enthusiasm.
バイトのお姉ちゃん、洗脳って何？
Suzuha, what's brainwatching? Nai asks as she tugs on the hem of Suzuha's clothes.
それにはこの王院京馬が答えてやろう。
I, Hyoin Kyoma, shall be the one to answer that.
いいです。
No, that's okay.
え？
Huh? Nai hides behind Suzuha.
苗は岡部倫太郎が怖いみたいだね。
Looks like Nai is afraid of you, Akabe Rintaro.
シスター・ブラウンよ。俺にイフを抱くのはいいが、同時に世界を股にかけるマッドサイエンティストへの敬意も払うべきだぞ。
You do well to fear me, Sister Braun, but you should also pay me respect, for I am the world's most infamous mad scientist.
世界を股にかけてるの？
You're infamous?
いかにも。俺の天才的な灰色の脳細胞は世界各国の首脳が欲しがるほどのものなのだ。
Indeed, world leaders would kill to get their hands on my genius brain cells.
へえ。
Wow! Still clinging to Suzuha's waist, Nai opens her eyes even wider and gasps in admiration. That would have been a penalty, but I've got no more coffee
み
available.
たいなことを言うんだよ。苗。
That's how people talk when they've been brainwashed, Nai.
え
何を言う、そこのバイト戦士。俺は真実しか話していないのだから、これは洗脳などではない。
Nonsense, part-time warrior. My brain has not been washed since the day I was born. Ew. Yeah, rinse row. Might want to change that. Give it a good clean. You'll do it good.
オカリンおじさんは嘘ついたの？
Are you a liar, Mr. Ocarine?
誰がおじさんか。
Don't call me that.
子供相手に怒鳴っちゃダメだよ。怯えてるじゃん。
You shouldn't yell at children. Look, she's shaking.
But Mister makes me sound old. I'm not even old enough to drink yet. What a disgrace. No, there's no point getting angry at a child. I need to show composure as an adult. Yeah, Queen, that's a good spot. I guess his mind is as dirty as Daru's. Yeah. I gotta concede ground on that one. I think you might be right.
あんたって岡部よりよっぽど変態ね。もうさん付けで呼んでやらないからな。
You're even more of a perv than Okabe. I'm not using sand for you anymore.
僕は変態じゃないよ。変態紳士だよ。
I'm not a perv. I'm a pervy gentleman. Wait, what? Pervy gen... What? 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 Yeah, I'm with you, Karisu.
What does that even mean? Hey guys, do you think Okarine's okay?
I can hear voices from the second story window. And since we can hear them clearly from here... Suzuha starts chuckling.
もしかしてずっと聞いていたか。
You heard everything, didn't you?
ごめん。盗み聞きするつもりはなかったけど、どうしても聞こえちゃうからさ。
Sorry. I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but I just couldn't help it.
タイムマシンのことも。
Did you hear about the time machine too?
ああ、聞いちゃった。やるね、この。
Oh, yeah, I heard. Way to go, you.
She strikes an upper arm in what I assume is a gesture of encouragement. What is way to go you supposed to even mean? Oh, well that would have been a penalty because there's no even there, but I don't have any penalty sauce available anymore. Oh god. Is that the name for it, people? Penalty sauce? Is that the name? Have I just unintentionally christened the name of the punishment pot? Oh god, what am I fucking like?
口外したりしていないだろうな。もし誰かに喋ったりしてみろ。俺はお前の口を封じなければならなく。
You haven't told anyone, have you? If I can't trust you to keep silent, I'll have to take extreme...
喋ってないよ。私って結構口は固いからさ。
I won't say anything, I swear. Your secret's safe with me.
だったらいい。それで一つ聞くが。
Great. There's just one thing I'd like to ask.
たった今、2階で放電現象が起きたのを見たか。
Did you see some kind of electrical discharge on the second floor just now?
放電？昨日みたいなグラグラ揺れるやつ？
Electrical discharge? You mean like yesterday's rumbling?
I nod.
さっき1回やったよね。店長いないから助かったね。
It happened once before. You're lucky the boss wasn't around.
揺れて怖かった。
It shook. It was scary.
I ignore the little girl's honest impression.
たった今、ほんの1分前ぐらいにもグラグラ揺らしたはずなんだが。
Just now, about a minute ago, it should have happened again.
そうなの？でも2回目は見てないの。
Oh, really? I didn't see the second time.
Suzuha tilts her head quizzically, then turns back to her bicycle.
私が この子を磨くのに夢中だったのかもしんないけどさ。
Maybe I was too preoccupied polishing my baby.
苗は見た？
Did you see it, Nai?
うん。
No. Sister Braun frantically shakes her head.
2回目は見てないんだな。
You didn't see the second one?
見てないです。
I didn't see it. Disappointment spreads through me. What does this mean? Events I remember happening didn't. The fact that I sent an email. The fact that we argued over what to send. But Carissa herself remembers that I called her Celeb Sev during the argument. Right after sending the email, I was hit by a feeling of vertigo. That's probably related somehow.
なんかあったの？
Did something happen?
お前はタイムトラベルについて詳しいか？
How much do you know about time travel?
それってどういう意味かな？
What do you mean by that? Scissorha seems slightly suspicious. So I explained to her what happened just now. Nai probably won't understand a word of it, so I don't think it'll be necessary to silence her.
信じらんない。
I don't believe it. Scissorha's dumbfounded after hearing my explanation.
そんなの聞いたことないよ。ねえ、本当？本当のこと言ってる？
I've never heard of anything like that. Is it true? Are you telling the truth?
当たり前だ。俺たちは紛れもなくタイムマシンを開発した。そして過去を変えることができたのだ。
Of course. We've created a bona fide time machine, and we were able to change the past.
我らの偉業を否定することは誰にもできない。そう、誰にもだ。
Nobody can deny our accomplishments. That's right. Nobody.
ああ、もうそういうことじゃなくて。
Jeez, that's not what I meant. Scissorha grabs at her own hair in frustration. But then her expression turns thoughtful.
君の言うことが本当なのかどうかわかんないけどさ。
I don't know if what you're saying is true or not, but... She suddenly lowers her voice.
こういう時はジョン・タイターに聞いてみればいいよ。
I think you should try asking John Titor.
ジョン・タイター。
John Titor?
ほら、今さ話題になってるらしいじゃん。過去へ遡ってきたタイムトラベラー。
I mean, he's a hot topic now, isn't he? A time traveler from the future.
なんか知ってっかもよ。同じタイムトラベラー同士ってことで。
He might know something, since you're both time travelers and all.
なるほど。確かにお前の言う通りかもしれん。いや、それで間違いない。
I see. You could be right. No, there's no doubt about it. The undoing of past events could be possibly explained through the many worlds interpretation that Taita talked about. That would have been a penalty. I said B possibly instead of possibly B. But again, I'm out of penalty juice, so I can't do it tonight. I know I'm not carrying them over to the live stream on the 24-hour. That would be an evil way to start, and I would give up. And come to think of it, it was Titus' advice that led me to the IBN 5100. He should be able to give me a hint this time too. I quickly take out my phone.
俺だ。ジョン・タイターはこの俺を導くために未来からやってきたかもしれん。
It's me. John Titor may have come from the future to guide me.
なあ、そうだ。奴がこの2010年へとやってきたのはまさしくシュタインズゲートの選択だよ。エルプサイコングル。
Yeah, that's right. His arrival here in 2010 must be the choice of Steins Gate. El Sai Kongaroo.
バイトのお姉ちゃん、あのおじさんは誰と電話で話してるの？
Who is he talking to?
さあ、誰だろう。未来人と交信してたりして。
Dunno. Who could it be? Maybe it's just someone from the future. From the future?
シスター・ブラウン。俺の電話の相手が気になるか？
Do you want to know who I'm talking to, Sister Brown?
気になりません。
No, Nai shakes her head rapidly. She looks scared. And so she should be. Everyone should be scared of you. You're a fucking nutter. No, I take that back. Fucking nutters have nothing on this guy. I respond with weary expression of a mad scientist who has seen everything and lost much. See, that would have been another forfeit right there. That would have been another punishment.
気になったとしても、今後絶対に聞くな。もし知れば、俺はお前の口を封じなくてはならなくなる。さすがにお前のような痛いけな少女を手にかけたくはないのだ。
Good. Even if you are interested, never ask. I could tell you, but then I'd have to silence you. And I don't want to have to do that to an innocent girl.
だから小学生をビビらせちゃダメだっての。
Come on, stop scaring her. She's just a little girl. I assume Naya is frightened because of the aura of danger that follows me everywhere. She's right to be.
バイト戦士、俺は早速タイターに連絡を取ってみるぞ。素晴らしい助言に感謝する。
I'll get in touch with Taita immediately. Your advice is appreciated, part-time warrior.
私役に立った？そんならよかった。
Was I useful? That's great. Part-time warrior's eyes pop open mid-sentence.
うわ、やっぱ店長帰還、店長帰還。
Oh crap! The boss is back! The boss is back! I followed Scissorhar's glance to see a moped headed this way. Judging by the sheer size of the driver, it must be Mr. Brahm.
なえ、もし店長に聞かれたらさ、私はちゃんと店番してたって言ってよ。
Nay, if manager asks, tell him I was doing my job.
うん。だから今度自転車に乗せてね。
Okay, but you have to let me ride your bike, okay?
乗せる乗せる。
Okay, okay.
じゃあ頑張って岡部倫太郎。
Good luck.
応援してっからさ。
Good luck, Okabe Rintaro. I'm rooting for you. Scissorhar pats me on the shoulder and rushes into the workshop. Nai and I are left in front of the store. I'm just going to do a quick save here because I've not saved all this stream, I don't think. Yeah, I hadn't saved for the entire stream. The driver stops the moped and takes off his full-face helmet, revealing Mr. Braun.
お父さん、おかえりなさい。
Welcome back, Daddy!
ないそこのうさんくせえ野郎に何をされた
Nay, what did this nutjob do to you? Manager leaps from his moped and interposes himself between me and his daughter. His eyes are bloodshot. My spine freezes. What a powerful aura of malice!
俺の大事な娘をたぶらかしてくれたな
You son of a... How dare you make moves on my precious daughter! I'll kill you! And, Queen, it's not gonna work. That strategy will not work. Getting the mistakes out of the way now won't happen. I'm playing Shin Megami Tensei. I'm guaranteed to be killed. And I'm guaranteed to fluff my lines. I will be drinking that horrible concoction. There is no getting out of it.
待ってくれ。俺は何もしていない。
Wait, I haven't done anything.
だったらなんでおめえとナイが二人っきりで話してんだあ
Then why were you talking with Nai alone, huh?
二人きりじゃない。今の今まで鈴葉もここにいました。あの女は仕事をサボってそこのチャリを磨いていたんですよ。
Wow, Rintaro's just sold her out like a fucking chump. Loser! We weren't alone. Scissorhar was here too. That girl was skipping work to polish her bicycle. Please forgive me, Scissorhar. My life is too precious.
ナイ そうなのか？
Is that true, Nai?
バイトのお姉ちゃんに自転車に乗せてもらう約束したの。だからサボってなかったって言わなきゃ。
She promised she'd let me ride her bike, so I gotta say she wasn't skipping. Sister Braun ends up betraying Scissorheart too. The manager breathes a heavy sigh.
サボる方法だけはうまいんだよな、あのバイト。
Skipping's the only thing she's good at, isn't it? Worthless part-timer. It's true, I've never seen her actually do any work. Oh, there we are, that's another one. He never used the word any.
というかこの俺を一瞬でも疑ったことについての謝罪はないんですか？
Anyway, shouldn't you apologise for making false accusations?
ねえよ、んなもん。
What? Hell no! Tch, stubborn old man. He thinks he owns the place just because he owns the place. I thought I'd read that wrong then, but it turned out I hadn't. That doesn't make any sense.
今後もうちの娘をたぶらかそうとしたらただじゃおかねえからな。
Understand. I won't let you off easy next time you make moves on my daughter.
そんな自殺行為はしませんよ。
I wouldn't do something so suicidal. Mr. Braun nods in satisfaction.
ねえ、シュークリーム買ってきたから一緒に食おう。
Nay, I bought some cream puffs, so let's eat them together. Okay. He parks his moped next to part-time warrior's bicycle, then enters the store hand in hand with his daughter. Cream puffs? You can't get any more out of character than that. Is that what having kids does to a man? Answer is yes, Rintaro. I saw a picture of a guy who was like, you know, one of these kind of like UFC fighters. Long hair, covered in tattoos. His 5-year-old daughter wanted a princess tea party, so he was forced to put on a pinafore and sit down and drink out of kids' toy cups, because when Princess says she wants a tea party, it doesn't matter how much of a badass you are, you're having that tea party.
おいこれバイト、サボってたことは分かってんだぞこら。
Hey, part-timer! I know you were slacking off! Hey!
あとなんで42型がつけっぱなしになってんだ。消しとけって言っただろうが。
And why's the 42-inch on? I thought I told you to turn it off!
ごめんなさい。
I'm sorry! I leave Scissorheart to her fate and return to the lab. I need to get in touch with Taito as quickly as possible. He might be able to give me the answers I seek. He might even be able to explain the event that I witnessed a few days ago. The instantaneous disappearance of everyone on the streets of Akiba. When I burst into the lab, everyone looks at me with concerned expressions. Mayuri starts to speak, presumably to console me, but I put my hand up to stop her.
待て。事情はすべて後で話す。
Wait, we'll talk when everything's over. I explain we can't experiment anymore now that Mr. Braun is back. Then I dismiss everyone for today. Ah, Faris again. I can't stop now, Nya. Judgment Day is near. I have to keep going, Nya. I must find the sanctuary. That is where Faris belongs, Nya.
オカリ、あのね、明日バナナ買ってきてあげるね。
I'll buy more bananas tomorrow, okay? Mayuri picks her Upa plush toy off the sofa and hands it to me.
だからね、今はその子をむぎゅーっと抱きしめて元気出してね。
So for now, hug this little guy super tight and cheer up, okay? I've not quite got an Upa plush, but since you asked so nicely, Mayuri. I've got to say, this is one of the most huggable things in the world. It is fantastic. So comforting. I'm not a child, honest. Well, not much. Looks like she's worried about me. But she shouldn't be. It's my job to worry about her. She has work after this, so she leaves. Daru goes with her, probably to see Faris. Did that make you sick there, Queen? You're like, oh, and then you're like going. I say I'll happily do that during the stream. I'll happily hug Pika Pika during the stream for sure. If something is a sad scene, hug the Pikachu. Yeah, go on then. I'll add that one to the list. Before he leaves, Lukaku apologises again for messing up the Lotto 6 ticket. He knows about the time machine now. Next time I see him, I'll make him a lab mem to secure his silence. Moeka leaves with nothing more than a tiny bow. In less than 30 minutes, Carissa and I are the only ones left in the lab, and it looks like there's a mail there. It says receiving mail, but it didn't bounce. I want to hear more about time machines next time, okay? It's a promise. See you, Moeka. Hey, assistant. You're not going back to your hotel?
目障りなら帰るけど。
Is there a problem?
目障りというわけではないが、何か用事でもあるのか?
No, no problem. I was just wondering what you were still doing here.
いいえ。でも、ちょっと考えたいことがあって。
Nothing. I just wanted to think for a bit.
ホテルに戻って考えればいい。
Can't you think at your hotel?
何？追い出したいの？
What? You're kicking me out?
そうか。どうせ友達もいないし、ホテルに帰っても一人ぼっちで寂しいから、この法院京馬に構ってほしいというわけだな。このお子様セレセブめ。
This guy's a total fucking douchebag. Ah, I get it. You'd be lonely in your hotel room, but you have no friends, so you want me, the great Hoin Kiyoma, to look after you. Isn't that right, you spoiled celeb Sev? You know, Quinn, you make a fair point. If it was the Danganronpa, you'd be hugging the plush as much as possible. Especially during certain chapters of the first game. I'm not going to say which because of spoilers. Even though you can go and watch those long plays on Queen 3210's channel. On my archive live streams. Both are available for your viewing pleasure. Let's get those plugs out there. No, because that means I've got to invite plugging stupid infomercial shit that I've seen on some of the big channels. That's not happening. Oh, hello. My Steins gate has not stopped responding. My game has stopped responding. Right, guys, unfortunately, I'm going to have to go, but I'm going to have to close the program and restart it. I've had a crash. Now, the only problem is this going to cause an issue with getting the game going? I don't know. Let me find out. I'm quickly off cam at the moment. You can hear the music. Right, okay. That's the first time that's happened. I've never had that happen before. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can use a little quick function, actually. Right, the skip button's not making any difference. I'm on skip and it's not going anywhere. So I'm just gonna I'm just gonna quickly spam the A button because it's faster.
I'm literally spamming the A
相手のお
button.
姉ちゃんに自転車に乗せて
It's fortunate that I did that after a short while, but look, think on this, people. I'd played for over 2 hours without saving. Over 2 hours. Thing is, like, so I'm pressing E there and it's not making a difference. You see how it's saying skip in the bottom corner? Even if I hold it, it's not making any difference. So I'm better off just pressing A.
おいそれバイトあとな
I think, unless, actually, there's one way it could possibly work, actually, now I think about it. It could be like, do you ever want to play Song of Memories?
事情は全て後で話す
I'm going to quickly select these, 'cause I don't know if I need to do anything in case of any replies. And while I've got the chance, now that we've got a new scene, I'm going to save it again. Yeah, exactly. If it, well, yeah, Queen. It would have been funny but at the same time, it would have been annoying. So I'm just going to quickly skip all these scenes as fast as I can. Going back to my point, though, do you remember when I did Song of Memories? It wouldn't skip if I had skip active. I think it's one of those you have to choose. You can skip dialogue even you've not seen if you choose it. I think that's what it is. Well, I'll just quickly check this email.
助手お前は帰らないの
Yeah, I don't think there's anything there.
目障りなら帰るけど。
目障りという
いいえ。でも、
ホテルに戻って考え
Right, I'm going to get up to the point where he does this long monologue here, and I'm going to save it here. This is pretty much where it crashed, so I'm going to get a save in now, and I'll get a banker in while I can.
寂しいのはあんたの方だろ。なんなら相談に乗るぞ。私は
Ironically, I've just realised I skipped her dialogue there, so back in a second.
そうか
Right, so that's where it crashed, literally there.
ホテルに帰っても一人ぼっちで寂しいからこの法院京馬に構ってほしいというわけだなこの
寂しいのはあんたの方だろ。さっきからあんまり元気ないし。
You're the lonely one, aren't you? You've been acting gloomy all day.
なんなら相談に乗るぞ。私はある意味で部外者だから話しやすいんじゃない？
Do you need some advice? I'm an outsider in a sense, so it should be easy to talk to me, right?
年下の女に相談する男の人って、ぐにょぐにょだけど、それでもいいんなら聞いてやってもいい。
A man getting advice from a younger woman is kind of... But if you're fine with that, then just ask away. Why does she have to be such a smart ass? Because you invite it by being a dickhead. She even has a mocking grin on her face, which you deserve because you're a dickhead.
俺はメールをする用事があるのだどうしてもここにいたいのならば邪魔をせず静かにしているのだなザ・ゾンビ
I need to send some emails. If you insist on staying here, then be quiet and stay out of my way. Okay, zombie?
その呼び方が一番カチンとくるわね。
With all your stupid names, that one's the worst. Despite her complaint, Karisu makes no move to leave. She sits down on the sofa and starts reading a massive technical book. On closer inspection, I realise it's in English. Maybe my assistant isn't a genius, but just an extreme studier.
コーヒーを飲むか
Want some coffee? As long as it's not got ketchup in it.
もらうわ。
Sure. I make some instant coffee for Karisu. I take a fresh Dr. P out of the refrigerator for myself and sit down in front of the computer. Alright, let's do what needs to be done. I only hope this doesn't get undone too. My plan is to follow Scissorhar's advice. Get in touch with Taita. After all, what I'm experiencing right now could have something to do with the many worlds interpretation. Which will mean that the Karisu sitting over there isn't the same Karisu with whom I discussed the Lotto 6. And it will mean that this lab isn't the lab where we discussed it. How can that be?
何もぞもぞやってんの？
What's wrong with you? Stop fidgeting. Karisu glares at me coldly. Damn it, she's looking at me like I'm a perv again.
I keep telling her that I'm not a perv. I'm hoeing Kiyoma. And that would have been a penalty? That I'm not a perv is not what the line dialogue says that. Anyway, why am I the only one who remembers what happened? That's another question I'll ask Taita. Not John Taita, that's another penalty. I don't know if he's a real time traveller, but he did help with the IBN 5100, so I'm inclined to trust him. But what should I write? Should I tell him everything? In any case, worrying about it won't solve anything. Enough stalling. I take out my phone. Thanks for the intel on the IBM 5100. The code is from CERN's database. In other news, I've successfully built a machine that sends emails to the past. When we change the past by sending an email, does that change the world line? I noticed some events were undone. Does that mean the world line changed? You said the many worlds interpretation is correct, but I'd like to hear the proof if you don't mind. I sigh and chug my soda. Now to wait for his reply. I checked the channel thread just to make sure, but Taita hasn't posted recently. That was a pretty heavy sigh. Kurisu says about lifting her eyes from the book. From her book? That's another penalty? That'd have been 3 penalties in less than 3 minutes, people. There you go, Queen. The excuse... There's another fluff line. That's a 4th one. Getting them out of the way now is not going to help. Maybe I should tell her about how that D-mail changed from the past. There's a 5th one. A 6th one even. And about how she seems to have lost her memories about it. Why am I considering talking to Kurisu? Because I don't have Mayuri or Daru. No. There we are, that's a 7th one. Because I don't think Mayuri or Daru would understand this problem. Kurisu, on the other hand, might be able to form a hypothesis. That's what I hope. Just then, my phone rings.
もしもし
Hello?
オカリン、実はとんでもないミスに気づいたんだ。
Okarin, I've made a terrible mistake.
ミス
Mistake? Is it about the phone wave, name subject to change? Is it related to the phenomenon I experienced earlier? I gulp. I know it's pathetic for a mad scientist to show anxiety, but I can't help it. I lick my dry lips and wait for Daru to speak. Actually,
ラボに財布忘れてきたお。
I left my wallet at the lab.
なに
What? What?
おかげでメイクインに入れないよ。オカリン、悪いけど僕の財布届けてくんない？お礼にメイクインでドリンクおごるから。
I can't go to May Queen like this. Can you bring me my wallet? I'll buy you a drink.
貴様は神田川で水浴びでもしていろ
Go jump in the river! I shout and hang up. Damn it, I got stressed for nothing. But right afterward, my phone rings again. Mayashi asking for him to bring it.
もしもし財布は届けないからな
Yeah, I'm not delivering your wallet, okay? オカリン
なんだマユリか誰も一緒にいるのだろういいかそのバカに金を貸す必要はないからな
Oh, it's you. You with Daru, right? You don't have to lend that dumbass any money, okay?
わかった
Okay.
オカリンも元気になったかなって思ってちゃんとウーパンをギューってした
So, Okarin, I was wondering if you cheered up. Did you hug Upo like I said? Go on then, this is an excuse to bring it out one more time. Because, yeah, Mayashi, he might not have hugged Dupar, but I hugged the next best thing.
していない。そもそも俺はいつだろうと狂気と野心に満ち溢れたマッドサイエンティストである。
No, I am a mad scientist full of madness and ambition.
そっか。あのね、何か悩みがあったらマユシに相談するんだよ。マユシはね、難しい話はよくわかんないけど、オカリンのことはよーくわかってるんよ。
That's good. You know, if you're worried about anything, talk to Mayashi, okay? Mayashi doesn't understand hard things, but she does understand Ocarine.
お前にこの俺がわかるというのか。
You understand me?
わかるよ。子供の頃から一緒だもん。
Sure. We've been together since we were little, after all.
もう切るぞ。バイト頑張れよ。
I'm hanging up. Work hard now.
ありがとう。じゃあね。
Thanks. Bye bye.
タク。あのバカめ。
She thinks she knows me.
岡部、顔がにやけてる。
Okabe, you're grinning.
何を言うかこのセルセブが。
Nonsense, Celeb 7.
セレセブ言うの。
Don't call me Celeb Sev. I was going to tell Karisu the truth, but now I've changed my mind. The mad scientist Hoin Kiyoma would never grin at the words of a mere hostage like Mayuri. Another quick save now that that scene's ended.
恋する乙女が好きな相手からのメールを待ってるみたい。
You look like a girl in love waiting for an email from her boyfriend. She sure likes to attack me for every little thing. It's Mayuri, what does she want? You know, I've been working at My Queen for 3 months as of today. The other girls threw me a party. I can't believe I've been a maid for 3 months. Time sure flew by. Oh, but don't worry, Mayashi's still Okarine's hostage full time. I'm gonna go with this one, the one involving cosplay. Because I can.
そんなに構ってほしいのか。
Are you really that desperate for attention?
ささやかな復讐よ。あんたからのひどい扱いにいつもぐっと耐えてるんだから。それぐらい許せ。
Just getting revenge. You're always making fun of me, so I deserve at least this much.
これでも俺はお前をリスペクトしているつもりだぞ。
Despite what you may think, I actually respect you.
名前すらまともに呼んだこともないくせによく言う。
That's rich. You don't even say my name right.
それについてはすまないと思っている。
I'm sorry about that. Karisu lifts her face and stares at me in shock.
へえ、意外。あんたって謝るんだ。
Well, that's unexpected. You actually apologized.
謝るさ。だがどうしようもないのだ。
I do apologize, but I can't help it.
俺の脳はお前のことを助手のクリスティーナという認識で固定してしまっていて直しようがないからな。
For my brain has recorded you as my assistant, Christina, and I cannot correct it.
回答して海馬に電極ぶっ刺してやりたい。
I'm gonna crack open your skull and stick electrodes in your hippocampus. And I'm gonna take a penalty because it's crack your skull open, not crack open your skull. Even though crack open your skull bit is a lot easier to read, it's still wrong and would have been a penalty. But I've got no penalty juice, so not today. Right after that silly exchange, John Titor's mail arrives. Greetings, Kiyoma. Can you tell me exactly how you changed the past? I'd like to verify that what you said is true. We sent an email today. It was set to arrive last Tuesday, 170 hours ago. Its contents were the third place winning Lotto 6 numbers. Well, it's gone too fast, I can't read it all. For the third place prize of that night's Lotto 6 drawing. The moment we sent the email, my associates, who had helped me plan the experiment and watched me send it, instantly forgot that any of that had happened. When I checked, I found that the email had vanished from my phone's send history. I know for a fact that it arrived in the past, as my friend bought a Lotto 6 ticket based on information I had apparently given him. He got one of the numbers wrong, but otherwise it was an exact match.
メールの相手って誰？
Who are you talking to?
ジョン・タイター。
John Titor.
嘘。
Huh? No way.
奴はよほど悪意のある人間以外に対してはオープンだ。メルアドも公開している。こうしてやり取りするのは2度目だ。
He's open to discussion as long as you're not trying to troll him, and his mail address is public. This is the second time we've exchanged emails.
どうりであんたがタイタンの書き込みを引用したがるわけだ。信者ってわけね。
No wonder you keep referencing Tyler's posts. You believe him, don't you?
そういうわけではない。だが奴の話にはうなずける点も多い。
Not entirely, but there are several points in his story I do agree with.
そう？フィクションにしか思えないけど。
Really? I can't see it as anything but fiction. That's very interesting. From the events you described, it sounds like you did indeed change the past. I suspect that the email you sent changed Divergence. If only a little. Bravo! The instant your email arrived in the past, you shifted from the original word line to an ever so slightly different word line. On this word line, you received an email from the future containing the Lotto 6 numbers. You told your friend the numbers, perhaps because you didn't quite trust the email, but your friend got a number wrong when he purchased the ticket. The original email likely disappeared from your send history when the word line changed. All of this makes sense. The one thing I don't understand is how you kept your memories of the previous word line. Just so we're clear, you are telling the truth, yes? Yes, I still have my memories from before the past was changed. That's the truth. By the way, this is actually the second time this has happened. You travelled 26 years into your past. Haven't you experienced something similar? Also, what effect do you think my intentional manipulation of the timeline might have? I've confirmed that divergence is currently 0.571015%. I cannot tell what the value was before you changed the past. This is because I, like your friends, have no memories of the world line before you changed the past. In the case of physical time travel, memories are retained even if the world line changes. That's been proven by my own experience. But in the case of an email like the one you sent, the time traveller changes the past without actually travelling through time. A situation the scientists in my time never even considered. It wasn't necessary since the invention of the time machine in 2034 gave us a means of physical time travel, so I'm afraid that I have no idea how to explain the phenomenon you've been experiencing. How exactly do you measure divergence? Where do those numbers come from? Strictly speaking, I was not being entirely accurate when I wrote that the Everett Wheeler model is accepted in my time. The first functional time machine was completed in 2034. In the 2 years following that breakthrough, our understanding of the universe's structure grew dramatically. In 2036, scientists proved that the machine... that'll be a penalty. Proved that the universe is comprised of attractor fields, which described the extent of world-line convergence. This theory was first proposed in 2020. Why are these games going back to the year where the pandemic happened? Seriously, what was it about 2020? Sorry, I forgot to answer your question. I have a meter that measures divergence. A reading of 0% divergence corresponds to the world line I originally came from. In other words, it's a subjective, not absolute measurement. This total can only indicate the current divergence. They spelled total wrong. Or this tool can only indicate the current divergence, so that's another penalty. Please explain these attractor fields. How do they affect world lines? Put simply, attractor fields are the focal points of world line convergence. Their existence is responsible for phenomena previously known as fate and chance. There's no real point making small changes to a world line. Due to convergence, small changes do not have a lasting influence. Humans who can observe convergence are exceedingly rare. I haven't met anyone with that ability myself, so I'm unqualified to give you an accurate appraisal. But you, Kiyoma, might be one such individual. You might have the power to observe convergence. You might be the one who can guide us to a world line beyond 1% divergence, across the wall that divides attractor fields. Not him. He's not an observer of convergence. But Lightning Finger is. The tone as Titus' email has suddenly changed. He thinks I have some kind of power. First, I feel a sense of pride. Next comes apprehension. Could this be a trap? In the first place, I can't confirm if this is the real John Titor. And I don't even know if the John Titor from 2000 was really a time traveller. If Titor's world-line theory holds, then that could explain the supernatural events I've experienced. But this last statement is pretty hard to swallow. As soon as I begin to doubt, all of his words start to smell like lies. That stuff about the IBM 5100 might have been a lie too. That mysterious program code could be just a simple bug. Now that he claims I have special powers, he's starting to sound like some new age con artist. And besides, I don't need Titor to tell me that. Sorry, 1 second, I'm having a slight issue on my knee. There we are, that's better. Apologies for that, people. Karisu jerks at the sound of my laughter. You know why I don't cosplay? Maishi doesn't want to stand out. I mean, I'm your hostage, right? Ew, that's just wrong. That relationship dynamic sounds so fucking wrong when it's put like that. Don't just start laughing like that. It's creepy.
これが笑わずにいられるか。実に傑作ではないか。この俺が持つ力だと。
But I must. He says I have powers. Isn't that rich?
今さらそんなこと言われなくとも、俺はとっくに気づいていたぞ。John Titor!
You don't have to tell me what I already know, John Titor. I snap my eyes open wide. Raise my phone high to the heavens. Oh, well, there's a penalty. I forgot the I.
この魔眼。リーディングシュタイナーの真の力にな。
My true power is the magic eye, reading Steiner.
話の流れはさっぱり見えんが、岡部次長しろとだけ言っておく。
Sounds to me like you've got a bad case of chunibyo. Eh? Eh?
Oh.
Eh? Karisu hides her face in her book. She pretends to read, but I can see from here that her ears are bright red. How does she know about Chinibiu? Is she an at-channeler after all? Nah, that doesn't matter now. I need to reply to Taita. What is beyond the wall? What will happen when we cross it? If we cross the wall, we will have freedom. If we do not, then the dystopia I came from will be your future. In exchange for providing false peace and joy, your masters will stamp out every last vestige of free will. As I said on my channel, my goal is to change that future, and you may be the one who can make that possible. Okay, now it's getting creepier. Is this some new cult? Or is he really trying to con me here? He's also contradicting himself again. The Taita who appeared in 2000 said he travelled back in time to retrieve technology lost in World War III. Yet this guy's saying he came to prevent the creation of a dystopia ruled by CERN. This guy might be an imposter. I'm fed up, so I'll quit replying. But just as I'm about to put away my phone... Kyoma, I want you to be the Messiah. If the same thing happens to you again, please contact me once more. That moment will prove that you are the Messiah. Raises the hairs on the back of my neck. What is this? Fear? Disgust? I don't know, but something is very wrong. And well, that is the end of this chapter. And that is a perfect place for us to potentially look to wrap up. We had a crash, we've had progress, and we've had a very strange change in the timeline. We've also technically won the lottery by the smallest of technicalities. But of course, the thing that I'm going to take away from this most is Avian being the reincarnation of evil with that forfeit for the 24-hour stream. How I'm not looking forward to that. But in the interim, we're going to find out more about what's going on as we enter the 4th chapter of Steins Gate, and that is going to be in 2 nights' time on Thursday at 8 PM BST. But until then, thank you all very, very much for watching, and good night.